a simple system for online success. Are you guys ready to have success online? Put a yes in the comments if you are ready to have success online, because I'm going to break down the simple system with you today. I am going to rock your world today. So if you are ready, put a yes in the comments. And also, when you are jumping on, let me know where you're watching from. So if you see me going back and forth, it's because I have TikTok over here and I have YouTube over here. Okay, so I'm just kind of going back and forth. Now let me introduce myself. I have been in the digital space since September of 2022. And when I launched into this space, hello, good morning, my friend. And when I launched into this space, I was terrified. I'm an introvert. I do not like tech. I was so uncomfortable creating videos, but I feared more being in the same place in 6 months. So I had the courage to try something new. Many of you are just stuck because you keep on doing the same thing over and over again and you're expecting different results. Hello, Alabama in the house. Thank you. Sheen, I got this from Sheen. I love Sheen. I don't care how much money I make. You'll never take the Sheen out of me. Oh my goodness. I love that. The Sheen out of me, right? And so, hello, no more fear. Yes, that is right. And so I had the courage to start in the digital space. And I'm going to share with you the simple system I followed, because I will tell you what, it was the easy button for me. And let me share with you my backstory. I'm a mom of 6, I'm a grandma to 5, and I tried to make my income in network marketing, and I was failing miserably. I was trading time for dollars. The harder I worked, I thought I would make more money. And in reality, I wasn't making more. And in network marketing, I was making a small percent. I didn't know there was a better way. Hello, my friend. Welcome, welcome. And so that's what I want to cover with you today. Okay, so one, when you're jumping on, let me know where you're watching from, because that's the power of the digital space. And then let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, are you guys ready? Good day, good day. How's everybody doing? I love it. Okay, so let's dive into number 1. Okay, and this is, what do you want to sell? You have to know what you want to sell. So let me know in the chat. Ohio in the house, welcome. Do you guys, are you guys already selling something? Yes or no? Okay, yes or no? Yay, joining from Seattle. I love it. Wisconsin, I love it. South Africa. Yes, okay, so you know what you're selling. See, that's something that is so important. And that's where I was lost, because I thought if you wanted to launch into the digital space, you had to create something from scratch. And I'm telling you right now, I was not going to create anything from scratch. I was thinking, like, what would I create? How to be a hot mess express in your 50s, how to be a failure as a mom, because that's how I felt. So that wasn't an option for me, but I was done going after other people's products and making a small percent. Okay, so hey, Switzerland in the house, welcome, welcome. Love it. Southwest Florida, glad you're here. So when you think about it, what do you want to sell? Okay, now oh my gosh, where's it at? Oh, I lost it. I used to sell a lip gloss, and I thought that was really cool because everybody could benefit from a lip gloss. But the reality is, you guys, I was making a small percent off that lip gloss, like $9. So if I wanted to make $1,000, I had to sell 100 lip glosses. That took a lot of work and a lot of time, right? So I decided to trade that into a higher ticket, but not a extremely high ticket that people couldn't afford, like a higher ticket, like the TV on your wall, something that costs about the same cost as a TV on the wall. It just made sense. So for example, my number 1 selling product is $900. I sell quite a few of them every single day using this simple strategy I'm going to share with you. Okay. So I want you to think about that for a minute. Just a minute. Somebody is trying to, okay. I want you to think about that for a minute. If you learn how to attract a $900 a day customer, $900 a day is $328,000 a year. Would that change your life any? See, that was a no-brainer to me, because I was like, wait, so one customer is 900. So that is why I chose to promote something where I make 100% profit and something that is in high demand. Okay, that is something so important. You want to purchase something that is trending, something that people want. Hello, my friend. How's Eddie doing today? How's Eddie doing today? Thanks, you guys, for hanging out with me. And so it just made sense to me to promote something that people were already searching in something that people wanted and needed. Okay. So that's the first thing. So make sure you guys know what you want to sell. Now, if you don't know yet, I got you. And I'm going to talk to you about that at the very end. So just hang tight with me here. Okay. Okay. So the next thing, who do you want to help? Can I help you make making money fun? Can I help you right now making money fun? Help somebody that your heart would smile if they bought from you and had results. That's it. It's that simple. Hey guys, thanks for following me. I love helping people that my heart would smile if they had success. I just kept it that simple. So, and here's something else why this is so important, okay? Because many of you might be going, but Michelle, my product can help anybody, right? Here's the reality. It could probably help anybody, but when you go to attract somebody, you're not going to attract a customer that are two different mindsets. So for example, let's just use an example that every single person on here can relate to. Okay. Hello, Florida. Welcome, welcome. Think about this. Would a 65-year-old female, would she buy Michael Jordan basketball Nikes? Would she even be interested in them? Would she even know they existed? Now, she could use tennis shoes, but there's no relatability to her and Michael Jordan. So that is why when you think about creating your content, it has to be somebody that you could relate and connect to. I'm a mom. I know the freedom I have now. I know how it feels to no longer have to look at my bank account to make any decisions. I want that for other families. I want them to get rid of that stress. I want them to get rid of that pressure on their shoulders. So I know exactly who I want to help. I want them to feel this because it is life-changing. It is so invigorating. You feel freedom on a different level because your freedom of time, your freedom of finances, your freedom to do what you want, when you want, with whom you want, and anywhere you want. I want other families to feel this way. Do you see how I got excited when I talked about my perfect customer? That's what you need to do. You need to want to help somebody that you get so relentless on helping them that nothing stands in your way. Okay? So relentless on helping them that nothing stands in your way. Because this is so important to understand. A lot of the times why we don't have success in business is because we're focused on the wrong things. I became on a pursuit and I became very relentless to make sure I impacted thousands of families' lives. I want them just to feel that freedom on a different level. Thanks for all the love, my friend. You guys are so awesome. So think about it. This is so important. And let me give you another example. I help people launch and grow an online business from anywhere in the world. But if I'm talking to a single mom of 3 kids that just needs to afford a loaf of bread, it's a completely different conversation than if I'm talking to a happily married couple that are 55 and want to set a goal to retire in 3 years. Yes or yes. That's why understanding who your perfect customer is so important. Okay, so let's recap. What do you want to sell and who do you want to help? Okay, this is a simple system. And you know what? It's so simple. So many people overlook it. Okay. Next, you guys like the fact that I can't find my tape. My grandchildren took my tape, so I'm using their little stickers as my tape. See, just be innovative, right? Hey, if there's a will, there's a way, right? Okay. So next, what social media platform do you want to launch and grow your business on? This is hugely important. I believe in starting with one platform at the beginning. Here's why. Every single platform is different, but also every single platform works. It's the one that you want to lean in on. Now, some people might be able to have a little bit different skill level and be able to launch their business on one platform for a few weeks and then be able to go to other platforms. Let me share with you the strategy that I did, and I'm so grateful I did it. what I did is I launched my business on TikTok. Now I'm going to share with you why I chose TikTok, but I also want to just reiterate, every platform works. Facebook works, YouTube works, Instagram works, TikTok works. All platform works. The one that will work best for you is the one that you lean in on and learn. Learn the algorithms on that platform. So that is why I literally leaned in on TikTok, okay? Yay, on social media platforms and just started YouTube. Awesome. I love YouTube. Yes. I started with TikTok, and let me share with you why. Because I am Miss Simpleton. And to me, TikTok was the easy button. All I had to do was create 3 short form videos a day, and I'm going to cover that with you today. I'm going to give you the complete, simple online system that has grown my business to over $6 million in 2.5 years without spending any money on ads. That is so important. I've never spent a dime on ads. Okay. Thank you for the love, my friend. And so, hello, my friend. How are you? And so I chose one platform. And so here's why TikTok. For one, it was short form videos. I was like, okay, so I can just create like a 5-second video with a trending song. I can create like a 30-second video. Thanks for the love, my friend. And I can create like a 1-minute video and kind of give more value. And I can create all of them inside the TikTok platform and just post them. That was the easy button for me. I've never used any app or anything other than TikTok. And I just started creating 3 TikTok videos a day. Now, what I did, and this is so important, I did connect my TikTok to my Instagram, and my Instagram is connected to my Facebook. So at least one of my videos a day from TikTok, I will share on Instagram, and Instagram shares it to Instagram stories, and Instagram stories shares it to Facebook. So I was still getting that attention out there. You guys know why you're going to win and make 6 figures, right? The person with the most attention wins. That's why implementing this attraction marketing strategy and getting really, really, really good at it, it will change your entire life. But I didn't want to have to learn the platforms on Instagram yet or Facebook yet. So I did share on stories. And then I also would share a little bit, my stories would go a little bit between business and family, because that's the way the algorithms and people on Instagram and Facebook are. TikTok, I can go all business, right? So again, 3 short form videos a day. My goal was to get them created in 1 hour a day. I'm also going to break down the 2-hour workday. You're going to get off of here today and know exactly what it takes to make $10K a month following a 2-hour income earning activity day. Okay. And so I would create my 3 videos on TikTok, and then I would post them, and then I would share at least one of them to my stories on Instagram. And then Instagram shared it to Facebook. More exposure without really adding more, just getting a little bit more attention. So that's what I'm going to recommend to you. When you can start getting, now write this number down because this is important, 20 leads a day. I'll explain that here in a minute, but just write that down, 20 leads a day, which is 20 people interested in your business. When you can get that on a consistent basis, I think you're ready to go to another platform. The next platform I chose to be consistent on is YouTube. So I'm going live right now on TikTok and going live on YouTube. Okay. And when I did that, it almost doubled my income. Pretty cool. And my exposure. Here's what's interesting. I can tell when somebody buys from TikTok or YouTube. It's a completely different audience. Wild, isn't it? That's how different the platforms are. What I like to do for YouTube is I go live on YouTube, plus I do webinars. Matter of fact, I'm doing a webinar tonight going in depth with a simple system and how to make 10K in 30 days. If you want access to the webinar, I'm going to share with you in a minute how you can get access to that webinar. Okay, yes, let's go. I love that. So that's all you got to do with one platform. Nothing fancy. Because once you understand who your perfect customer is, you know how to serve them. And I'm going to help you with that as well. So next, let's go to the next. Number 4 is, what is the movement you want to create? And I'm curious, I would love for you guys to share with me in the comments right now, what is the movement you want to create? My movement changes all the time. So my first movement I had was I wanted to create a community and make sure nobody slipped through the cracks. I wanted people to feel heard. I wanted people to feel seen. I wanted people to feel part of something. Okay. I'd like to recommend that you incorporate your business as an LLC. I actually have 3 LLCs, but thank you so much. I have 3 LLCs because I have 4 different businesses. And so 2 of them are under one LLC, and I'm getting ready to launch my next LLC because I'm open my entire business in Spanish. So we'll have its own LLC for that. Yes. Yeah. I do have an LLC. So yeah. Yes, I want to help get people out of paycheck to paycheck trap. Yes, that is so good. So good. And so my vision, my movement was to build a community of 1,000, because I knew if I could grow a community of 1,000, I could help many people make 4, 5, and 6 figures. Okay. That was my first movement. When I hit 1,000, I was like, that's it. My movement became creating 100 6-figure income earners. I've always had a movement in my almost 3 years in business. I've always had a movement. The next movement was to create 100 6-figure income earners. Well, when we hit about 60, I was like, that's it. I'm going for 1,000 self-made millionaires, because I knew if I could make $1 million following the simple system in the digital space, anybody could. So now we have 109 6-figure income earners and 19 self-made millionaires in South Africa ran. I've always had a movement. People move when they know you're going somewhere. They want to be part of that movement. So think of your movement that you can create. Think of the movement that you can create, right? Yes, I want to help dads, parents to be at home with their children and not tied to a job. Yes, I love that. Hello, my friend. Yes, so good, right? And that's that was actually one of my very first movements. When I first launched, it was create a community, but it was also help moms never take a calculator to the grocery store again. And then my second one is when I had started going live, somebody had made a comment to me. They're like, well, what about us dads? And I was like, yeah, it's good for dads. So I changed. And when my other movement became, I want to help parents that have that second job be able to get out of that second job and get 25 more hours back with their family. Well, then I started realizing, oh my gosh, I can help people replace their income, right? And it's like, that's it. I'm going to help them become a 6-figure income and have complete control of their finances, their future, and their freedom. And I love that. So what is the movement? Now, can I share with you something else? Why it's so important to have a movement? Because look at the patterns and habits you've created in your life. How many times have you given up on something you wanted really bad? Right? A lot of people take that stinking thinking, take those patterns and habits to their business. And so when you create a movement that is not only to move your family's life, but to move other people's lives, sometimes you'll show up more for other people than you will yourself. So that's why having that movement, because that kind of creates accountability in your business. Okay. So yeah, I joined March 25th. The program is awesome. I absolutely love everything in the program. I'm like, yay, I'm so glad you're here. So that's why I create a movement. It can be little. Like I said, I shared with you the journey of my movement. It started little and it just grew the more I grew and the more confidence I gained and the more I seen what was possible. So that movement will help you become relentless and obsessed with your goals. Think about a time in your life. I don't care if you were 3 years old or 30 years old or 60 years old. Think about that time in your life when you were relentless and you were obsessed at achieving something. Imagine if you become that in your business. Your entire world will change. See, that was me. I told myself every single day, hey guys, thanks for following me. I told myself every single day, I will not be in the same place in 6 months. I feared that. It became that I took my energy into fearing that and the courage to launching and growing my business just by following these simple steps, which is I knew what I wanted to sell. I chose a product to make 100% profit, put $900 in my company's or my family's bank account instead of a company's bank account. I decided to help families be able to make 6 figures online so they can have complete freedom. I chose TikTok as the first platform I launched, and the movement was to create 100 6-figure income earners. Grow a community to 1,000 and then create 100 6-figure earners. Now my movement is to create 1,000 self-made millionaires. So what's next? Automate your system. You have to automate the system. If you do not automate, my friend, It gets scary out there. Can I give you an example of what I mean? I can't even imagine what people that have made all their money on TikTok shop, how they're feeling right now. All that uncertainty and all that unknown. If TikTok's going to be gone next week is the decision. Who knows? Will the president extend it longer? Who knows? China's like, they're not going to make a deal because of all the tariffs, and it's a lot of drama going on. So can you imagine if you had all your eggs in one basket and you were doing TikTok shop and it was paying your bills, and all of a sudden you could be gone next week? Gone! Like gone! Like gone! That's why you never put your eggs in one basket. That's why you automate your business, because when you automate your business, guess what happens? You have full security, because here's why. Let me show you. Because you built your own email list. So this is what automations looks like. Because when you build your own, see, if these people in TikTok shop had built an email list, they would have freedom. Because in your email list, you can sell multiple things. Hello, my friend. How are you? South Africa in the house. Love it, love it, love it. And so this is the freedom. Okay. And let me explain to you, this is why you want to automate your system. Now, I get it. If you're anything like me, you're terrified the thought of automations. Okay. That's why I love this process, because it was done for me. All I had to do was connect my payment gateways. That's all I had to do, was connect my payment gateway. So I'm paid directly into my bank account. And all I had to do was purchase my own domain so I could brand me. Can I tell you one of the biggest mistakes when I spent years and years and years in network marketing? I was branding a company's website, not me. That's why I'm such a believer. You need to brand you, my friend. So my website is dailypaybusiness.com. Matter of fact, a minute ago, I just shared with you that I'm going to be doing a free webinar tonight, breaking you down how to make 10K in 30 days. I'm going to give you the complete strategy. If you want access to that webinar, go right here, dailypaybusiness.com, and put your email in, and then reply to the email that you're going to get. Okay, reply to that email, and I will send you the webinar link for tonight. Get on tonight. I'm going to answer all of your questions. Have the courage to try something new. Yahoo! I got my first sale last week. I'm so excited. Yes, congratulations. There is not one of you that can't have success online. The question is, will you? Will you get rid of your stinking thinking? Will you learn to master? You know the difference of me and you is? One, I've mastered my marketing. I've mastered my message. I've mastered my mindset. That's how I've made millions. I am nothing fancy at all, as you know. Hence, this is my tape. But I've mastered those three things to make millions online. There's nothing I've done that you can't do. If success hasn't happened for you yet, there's something you're lacking in mastering. Just go master it, and your world will change. That's it. It will change. Okay? So here's the cool part. When you go right here, screenshot this, by the way, because I'm going to break this whole system down for you, and I'm going to rock your world here in a minute. But when you go to dailypaybusiness.com, it's going to take you to this page. Put your email in, but I want you to do something. Two things. When you're putting your email in, I want you to think about you having a fully automated system like this out there working for you 24/7. Like, it's so cool, because guess what? When you put your email in and you get the free, I'm going to give you a freedom formula blueprint. It's the exact blueprint that I followed I made 6 figures in 6 months. It's the exact blueprint. Go get it, check it out, take action with it. Like, it's literally, but not only is it the exact blueprint that I followed to make 6 figures in 6 months, it's also created 109 6-figure income earners in under 2 years. And we have 5 in my community about ready to hit 1 million. Wild in the digital space. So I'm going to give you free access to that blueprint. So you're going to go right here, and you're going to get the blueprint in your email. Give it about 5 to 10 minutes. If you do not see it in your email, just check your spam or promotions folder. It could have gone there. Okay. But here's what else is going to happen. When you put your email in, you're going to get a video here. Watch the video. It's going to give you all of the details about digital marketing and attraction marketing, and how you can launch and grow your own business and be able to leave that legacy for your family. And then with the PDF, the Freedom Formula Blueprint, I'm going to give you another video that breaks down a free ad strategy where you can copy and paste free ads to success and help you get monetized on your social media. Here's what I love. Between those two videos, it literally answers 99% of your questions. 99. Yay! I've made 1,600 so far in South Africa. I love it. That's 28,000 in South Africa rand. Congratulations, my friend. But it literally answers 99% of your questions. If you're the person that has the 1% that has a question, email me. Reply back to my email. I would absolutely love to answer your question. Now, with that being said, please be safe. I will not WhatsApp you. I will not ask you to go to Telegram. I will not DM you in TikTok. If you're getting a DM from me, look at it. Official, they got either official spelled wrong or Michelle spelled wrong or O'Neill. That's why it's so safe to hang out with me in my emails, because then you know 100% you're talking to me. 100% you're talking to me, okay? And then also, I'm doing that webinar tonight. Okay, I'm doing that webinar tonight. So if you want to get access to the webinar, when you get that email from me, reply to that email and just say webinar, please. And I'll get it to you. Now, here's the difference of successful people and not successful people. The ones that continue to not have success will continue to overthink it, and success will never come. The ones that have success have the courage to take action. Check it out. You have nothing to lose, because I won't DM you. I'm not going to call you. I'm not going to bother you. Matter of fact, you get the information. If you love it, oh my gosh, I would love to change your life. If you get it and you don't like it, yeah, check it off the box. At least you know it's not for you. And then guess what? All you got to do is go to the bottom of my email and unsubscribe, and you'll never hear from me again. This is the freedom I have always wanted. You guys, when I did network marketing, you know how I built my business in network marketing? By having to friend request people, by having to slide into people's DMs, and by hearing the word no. I would go for 10 no's a day. I tried to build a business in rejection. Here, I built a multi-million-dollar, hey, thanks for the love. I like the hat. I built a multi-million-dollar business without ever hearing the word no, without ever having to live into DMs. Because of this freedom machine. So let me explain how it works, okay? Because this is where it gets really, really, really good. And again, I want you to think about you having a done-for-you system like this out there working for you 24/7. This system, when I launched it inside my community, in 10 months, it made my community members $29 million. So does it work? Yes or yes. I mean, 29 million. So that's what I love, though, because if you're not having sales yet, there's something lacking with either your strategy or your mindset, and you're not relentless towards what you want. And you either got to pivot or push. You got to just pivot or push. That's why you need mentorship. And that's why every day inside my community, I show up for you. Because there is not one person on this planet that has had major success on their own. Matter of fact, when you try to do it on your own, you're on the struggle bus. Yes, you're in business by yourself because you're going to make 100% profit, but you're not in business, or yes, you're in business for yourself because you're going to make 100% profit, but you're not in business by yourself. You have a complete community. Remember I said at the beginning of this, I wanted to grow a community to 1,000. Fast forward today, over 53,000 community members from literally all over the world inside of there. My movement is showing nurses financial freedom. Yes, I love that. And you know what's so great about nurses? They're loving. I mean, they do what they do because they love helping people. So this business is perfect for them because we just get to help people. So that says everything about you, my friend, too. Yes. Awesome. Welcome, everybody. So this is it. Okay. So let me explain to you how this works. By the way, you're going to brand you. I don't want you to brand a company. There's no freedom in branding a company. There's no legacy you can leave if you're building off of a company's website. You're just branding them. You need to have your own website, your own email automations, your own system. Nobody can take that away from you. That's how I built freedom. I would go on TikTok and I would create 3 pieces of content, and I would do what's called a CTA. Ah, thank you, Tim. It's blue and white for Dallas colors. Tim loves my, see, I may be turning him a little bit. Oh my gosh, that's so great. Oh gosh. So Tim is inside my community and he is an Eagles fan. And he literally just kicked me in the face all last year. Like it was so bad. Like it was like, I would like see Tim coming and I'd be like, I don't even want to talk to him. It was such a brutal year football wise. And so we just have fun. That's something else. He's going, go birds over here. That's what I love though. Like, my goodness, why build an income and not have fun? And that's what we love. We love to have fun together and harass each other. Yes, I love the rivalry. Yes, last year was brutal for me. Tim had the best year of his life, not me. Boy, it was a tough year here on my side. But hey, it's just part of it, right? Kind of like with business. It's not always going to go good, but it will always go great if you never quit. I want to repeat that. It's not always going to go good, but will always go great if you never quit. Don't do that. Winners never quit and quitters never win. It's so important. So this is why you want to get your own domain. You want to brand you. You don't want to brand a company. Biggest mistake I made in network marketing. I didn't brand me. I branded Daily Pay Business. People know I'm known for the gal that helps people make daily pay from home. I want you to brand you. So with that being said, when you get a domain, make it easy to say, easy to spell, and easy to remember, because you don't want to create friction. So don't get fancy, just get something that is relatable and can connect with people. Thank you, my friend. And thank you for following me. Amazing energy. I love that. Thank you. Yes, never quit. That's right, Tim. And so what happens is this is your system. I just want to name the pages for you just so you can kind of have a little bit of an understanding of the process. This is your capture page. This is where you're going to capture somebody's email. And in exchange for their email, you're going to give them something for free. I personally give my potential customers for free. I literally give them the Freedom Formula Blueprint. It's the exact blueprint that I followed that made 6 figures in 6 months. Tim followed it. Tim's at over $500,000 in 2 years. He followed the exact same blueprint. He's one of the 109 6-figure income earners. We have another gal in the community that's like 8,000 away of hitting 6 figures as well. There's like 10 people that are right at like 20 to like 6,000 away from hitting 6 figures. It's going to be a great month. And that's the thing. It's like, we're just everyday people. And that's what I love. We don't have any special skills or just anything special background. We just decided to be coachable and follow the blueprint. So that's what I give people away from free, the blueprint strategy that we follow. So again, if you're new to online business and you don't know what you would give away from free, that's why you would love to have a done for you business. It just made sense to me. I didn't have to think about creating this, and I didn't have to think about testing it in the market. I had it done for me and ready to go. Matter of fact, I launched my business in 2 days. All I did is I went to GoDaddy. I got my domain, connected it here, connected it to my payment gateways. I launched my business and in 2 days had my first $300 customer. I was like, this is great. A complete stranger on TikTok bought for me. I was like, oh, maybe I'm on to something. And then the next day was $600. I was like, holy crap, this is crazy. And it was all through this automated system. I was like, this is so awesome. I just have had fun building my business. I want you guys to start having fun. Do you want to buy from somebody that is overwhelmed and has stinking thinking? Or do you want to buy from somebody that has confidence and knows where they're going and then you know they can take you there as well? Correct, right? Yes or yes. So what happens is somebody puts their email in, they're immediately giving this. Okay. And again, this is a short video that explains the information. The PDF is emailed to them as well. And with that PDF has another video. Between these 2 videos, it literally answers 99% of people's questions. People that have that 1%, they email me. I answer their questions and they either make the decision to get started or not. But what happens is that, see that little right here, that draws traffic back to your website. So you know what that means? You have a fully automated system that is out there working for you, my friend, 24/7. So you don't got to get on the phone with anybody. You don't have to follow up with anybody. The system follows up because, ready for this? On average, with the people that I mentor, 1 out of 20 buy. So which means 20 people put their emails in. If 1 out of 20 are buying, that's a $900 day. Okay, that's with the people I mentor. I have people that they have 1 out of 13 buying, 1 out of 11. I have one gal, 1 out of 8. The numbers are crazy, but the goal is to get your system converting at 1 out of 20. So now what happens is they go to these videos and 1 of them are going to buy. Now let's say 4 of them just aren't interested, just not for them. And I'm proud of people that they're not interested. At least they had the courage to check it out. So watch this. The other 15 start going through the emails. This is the journey that you take somebody on. Can you see that? It's the journey of the know, like, and trust. I just want my potential customers to know what I have, see if they're going to like it, and see if they can trust as a solution for what I'm looking for. The ones that say yes, buy. The ones that say no, just unsubscribe. This gives me a rejection-free business. It allows me to make money in my sleep, allows me to make money when I'm hanging out with my kids, and it allows me to talk to people that literally are serious through my automations. Now, here's how I compress time. This is what made my simple system very duplicatable and easy. And here's why. Because email 4, I would introduce my community on email 4. Now, many of you are asking why email 4. I'm sure that's what went through your mind. Why do you introduce your free community? Why do you wait till email 4? Because I know some of the people that are inside my system are ready to take action. So if I immediately introduce them to my free community, guess what? I'll get inside the community first. Because we have a huge problem of procrastinating. Yes or yes. So I make sure that they get the ability to buy immediately if they want, because they'll immediately get inside my community once they buy. And then they get another email. I try to build a relationship, a know, like, and trust in 4 days. After 4 days, I'm going to introduce them to my free community. So here's what I'm going to do for you right now. I'm going to give you access today to that free community where I give you free business tips. Actually, you'll be in a community of several thousand people that they also give you free tips as well. Okay, so all you have to do to get access to that today is when you go to dailypaidbusiness.com. Okay, when you go there and when you get my email, if you don't see the email, check your spam or promotion. It could have went there. Just reply back, free community. And I'll give you the link to get inside the free community today. Okay, you can check it out. It's one of the best things I did. Let me share with you why that was one of the best things I did. Because I got to know what my customers wanted and needed. And what did I say to you earlier? It's easy to give up on ourselves. It's easy to do that, but it's hard for us to give up on other people. So I knew if I showed up every day inside my community, it would help me grow and become the leader I need to become. You know why people never make 6 figures? They never learn to lead. They never learn to lead. They stay in this negative entitlement mindset that keeps them broke. There is not one successful person on this planet that doesn't lead in some area of their life. You got to just learn to lead. And each of you have led in some area of your life. Maybe you're a really good mom. That's success. You've led your kids on the journey they need to go. Maybe you're a really good spouse. Well, then you've been able to lead that. It's everything we do. It's everything we do. It is everything we do. Okay? And that's the thing. That's the difference. And that is a learned skill. You can learn to lead. Right? I know one time I wasn't a parent. Now I have 6. I have 5 grandkids. I'm a completely different person after I've had 6 kids than before I had 0. You'll be a completely different person after you launch your business and give it time and understand the process. It was the simplest thing I've ever done. Matter of fact, I had a goal of making $54,000 a year. I was like, oh, I just want to make $54,000 a year. I was like so pumped. I was like, if I can just make $54,000 a year, I can at least pay my bills. Never in my wildest of dreams did I think this would generate 6 figures in 6 months just from me doing 3 videos a day. And my first million in 17 months. The bigger my email list got, hey, thanks for the love. The bigger my email list got, the bigger my income got. I didn't have to get on the phone with anybody. I didn't have to DM. Matter of fact, I won't DM you. Please be safe. If somebody's DMing you, I can 1000% promise you it's not me. I don't have a WhatsApp. I don't have a Telegram, so be safe. Yeah, just be safe out there. And this is what I teach. I teach the strategy. The average person inside my community makes their investment back in their profit in 7 days. In 7 days. All from getting to do the blood. Okay, now it's going to get better. The bigger my email list became, matter of fact, I'm going to show you something. I can show you. Let me pull up my email. The bigger my email list grew, okay, the more money I was making. And so what I did, I was literally, I'm pulling it up here. Okay, I'll show this. So the bigger my email list grew, but people was in my email list. Now, most people, they're like, why isn't anybody buying? My email list is big. Now me, I'm like, oh my gosh, my email list keeps on growing. They must like me because they haven't left my email. So this is what I did. I did what I call is a brain dump. And I brain dump and I'm like, what can I provide for them? What can I offer them that will assist them? Because every single screenshot this real quick, okay? Because I'm gonna share something really interesting with you. Screenshot this. Okay, this is so huge. This is your freedom machine. I will give you access to this and you can plug and play and be ready to go, okay? So watch this. This is what we covered earlier. Screenshot this. This is your 5 simple step. Make sure you screenshot this. Then we're gonna keep on going. Did you get it? Am I going too fast? Okay. So then let's go. Everybody is here and wants to be here. Everybody. And that might not be, you might be sad because you can't afford a 3-week vacation. You might be sad because you want, whatever. It's anything. You might be sad because you can't pay your bills. You might be sad because you don't have enough time with your family, right? There's many reasons, okay? So your goal as a business owner is to get them over here. So with all that being said, if you need to go back to the pages, I'll do that here in a minute, okay? So what I did is when I started going through my email list, I was like, wait, what can I sell them to help them bridge the gap sooner? What can I give them that will serve them and help them? So I started becoming an affiliate for other products because they were already inside my email list. I had already started building that brand. Yesterday, you have a new commission payout. This right here, let me do the hold the chart. $12,799 from one of my affiliates that I don't even promote. It's promoted through 3 emails inside my email automations. I've never promoted it online. I've never created a piece of content about it. But because I created a community, I knew what my customers wanted. I just gave them what they wanted. And I introduced them to this. I said, this might be a great place to start because you've been in my email list for 30 days. You're still here. So you're ready for a change, but you haven't made the decision yet. So let me introduce you to this. And that's what I did. 3 emails. I actually had a ChatGPT help me create those emails. I'm telling you, if you guys haven't built an email list where you can open up to multiple income streams, that's the problem. It's hard to leave a legacy just off of one income. Now, I take one of my affiliate incomes and I'm able to just plug that into stocks. And that makes me amazing money now. So my daily pay business is what fuels my freedom and my family. But all these other income streams is what really creates that destiny that I'm creating. And I just want you to think about this. 2 years and 9 months ago, I just was like, I just want to make $54,000. So I'm telling you right now, if you are stuck in those weeds like I was, you are in the right place. That is normal. It's the growth you experience that will change everything. That will change everything. It will. And that was my goal, is to take you guys from here to get you to here. And I do that by many different things. This is what I teach because it's so important. Every single one of my six-figure income earners has multiple income streams. And that's what I teach. Yeah. So what is affiliate? So an affiliate is like you can become an affiliate for this product, right? Which affiliate means you get a smaller percent. I would never launch my business as an affiliate because you don't make 100%. You're going to do the exact same amount of work to attract a customer where you're making 100%. You're going to do the exact same amount of work to attract a customer where you're making 50% or 25%. But I love affiliates through my email list, because if I promote them through my email list is always working for me. Why? Because every day new people are getting inside that email list. Hello. Thank you. Thank you guys for following me. How what, my friend? How what? Somebody said how question mark. I want to answer that because I really want to help you guys. That's my goal today is cover this simple system with you, right? This is what I've been covering, right? This right here. This is a simple system that I follow. This is it. How do you create your email list? Right here. I automate my system. You must have jumped on light. Yeah, I automate my system. So what happens is, I know what social media, right? So this is my automated system. So how I build my email list is I create 3 pieces of content a day on social media, and I do what's called a CTA. Put that in the chat. CTA, call to action. And I will create a piece of content, and at the very end, I will do a CTA. And I'll be like, if you want to get access to my free Freedom Formula Blueprint, just put ready in the comments and I'll get you the blueprint details. When somebody puts ready, I reply back with dailypaybusiness.com for details. And when somebody goes there, they put their email in. That's how I build my entire email list for free. Now, somebody said, how do you do affiliates in your emails? Because I add them. I go to ChatGPT and I say, okay, for the last 27 days, I've been promoting this, this, and this, and this. Now I want to share this with them. And here's the 5 benefits I can see it has for them. Would you create me 3 emails with a strong CTA to share that with them? That's all I did. ChatGPT created the emails based on my customers. I changed them for the wordings for me. I plugged them into my automations. They've been sitting in there for 2 years. I've not touched them in over 2 years, but they generate me a lot of money. That's just one of my affiliates. It's just 3 emails. That's it. But because I show up every day and I market on social media, my email list is getting bigger. This is a strategy you can use with any business, by the way, any business. That's what I love. If you want to grow your massage therapist business, you should have an automated system. If you want to grow your real estate, you should have an automated system and be generating email lists in your area. Yes, call to action. Yes. So I'm offering something without having ready. So I'm offering something without having ready. What do you mean? You need to have something to sell. What do you mean I'm offering something without having something ready? Yeah. How do you become an affiliate? I just found some products that I thought would benefit my customers. Yeah, I know who my customers are, right? And I just found some products that I personally use, and I found out they had an affiliate link on them. And I just used that affiliate link, and I shared with my email list why I use this platform or product or service. And here's the link if they want to check it out. And I share with them what the benefits are to them. Yeah. And why I use it for my business. Like I'm an affiliate with StreamYard. I'm an affiliate with Canva System. I'm an affiliate with Opus Clip. There's many that I'm an affiliate with. Yeah. And I just introduce people to, I'm an affiliate with school. And I just introduce people to it. If they're interested, great. If they're not, hey, they don't got to click on the link. And I love that. There's no pressure. I can build $1 million business with zero pressure for you and zero pressure for me. It's the way the world is. We cannot deny that the world has gone digital. Why wouldn't you want to go digital in your business and be able to offer multiple different things? Yes, it's brilliant, Kim. And it gives you the ability to give your customers other options of what they want. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and if you want to get the details about the program, it's right here, dailypaidbusiness.com. Screenshot this and check it out. I actually offer 4 different programs because I believe one size doesn't fit all. And I want you to get the one that's best for your goals and dreams. This isn't about me. This is about you and what your goals are. And I just want to help you get to your goals. I'm not going to set your goals for you. I'm just going to set a plan and a strategy to help you get your goals. Thank you, my friend. Love it. Yeah, absolutely love it. Kindly explain the automated system on your board. Okay, yeah. So right here, so this is what's called a capture page. This is where you capture their email. This literally lets them know what they're going to get if they put their email in. And then they immediately, once they put their email in here, they're immediately taken to this page. This is the thank you page. And this literally lets them know that the PDF, I give them away a Freedom Formula Blueprint. There's many different things you can give away from free. You get to pick that. It's your business, right? I'm just sharing with you what works great for me. And I let them know that it's coming in their email to check it in 5 to 10 minutes. If they don't see it, check their spam or promotion. In the meantime, they can watch this video. This video breaks down in great detail. So think about it. You're doing the things that you love, the things that you need to do or want to do, and you have this video working for you 24/7. So I'm not having to say the same thing over and over again. My automations is doing the work for me. And then if they love the information, they can go right here. It takes them right down here to this page to buy. Okay. Then in the email, they're going to get this. And inside of that is where they're going to get access to the Freedom Formula Blueprint. Here's a video that breaks down the free ad strategy, breaks down posting on social media, and at any time they can click here and they can buy if they want. If not, they can just take the Freedom Formula Blueprint and apply the strategies. So for the ones that don't buy, my goal is to mentor you to where 1 out of 20 are buying from you. Just kind of like if you go to the gym, like their goal is to help you lose 10 pounds. Well, my goal is to help you build an email list of 20 a day, because statistically, after doing this for 2 years and 9 months, statistically, on average, the people making money and 1 out of 20 are buying from them. Now it's 13 for some and 7 for some, but on average, 1 out of 20. So my goal is to help you create converting content to get your system converting at 1 out of 20. Okay. And then some aren't going to be interested, which is normal. So the ones that aren't interested, they unsubscribe and they never hear from me again. And I love that. But the ones that, are trying to get more information, they go inside my email automations. I give you a complete sequence of 30 emails. All you got to do is put in your domain and your name. That's it. It's I call it plug and play. It's ready to go. This is your fully automated system. That's it. This is what works for me 24/7. Builds my email list, builds my following, builds my customer base, and builds my brand, and has built me multiple income streams. And I built my email list for free by using social media. Now, I want to show you this because my #1 selling product is 900. Do you realize if you use this attraction marketing strategy on social media, okay, attraction marketing strategy on social media, if you attract 12 customers a month, do you think if you had the right strategy and mindset and you could learn the right skill set, you could track 12 a month when there's 5 billion people? 5 billion people hang out on social media and all you need is 12. I love that. All you need is 12 to make 10,800 a month. If your #1 selling product is 900, you got to figure out what your #1 selling product is. I traded selling a lip gloss for $9 for a product for 900. So all in my community, all my community members need is 12 customers a month to generate a cash flow of 10,000 a month, which is 120,000 a year off of 12 customers that they attracted for free. But I'm going to show you how to do that in 2 hours a day. Okay, you ready? Yay, I'm learning something new every time. Yes, I'm glad you're here. So screenshot this real quick. because I want you to screenshot this. And again, go here and check it out. And I'm doing a free webinar tonight. If you put your email in, reply to the email I give you, and I'll send you the free webinar details. Okay, so go here, check it out. Screenshot. Ready? I want to keep on going here because I want to show you something. I want to break down the 2-hour income earning activity day. And here's why this is so important. Write this down. Structure equals freedom. Structure equals freedom. If you can be structured with your time for 2 hours a day, you will not even recognize your life in 6 months. Structure equals freedom. Okay, so watch this. So 2-hour workday. Okay. Okay. So 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour, 3 pieces of content. This is what I recommend if you're using like TikTok or Instagram or Facebook. And that is a 5-second with trending song. Okay. Trending song. Okay, a 30-second and a 1 minute. The 30-second and the 1 minute is going to be more value driven and storytelling because your goal is to connect. This is the one that's going to help you get more attention. Okay, more views, more attention. And then when somebody sees that video and starts seeing more of your content for the next few days, they're going to see more of your content. And that's what plants the seed. Hey guys, thanks for following me. That's what plants the seed. And all you're doing is creating content every day to water the seed. And you're doing what's called this is going to be a CTA and a CTA, which is a call to action. And I teach a know, like, and trust strategy where it's a formula where you create content developing the know, like, and trust because you just want people to know what you have, see if they like it, and see if they can trust the solution for what you're looking for. So the goal is to achieve that in 1 hour a day. Now, when I launched my business, did I get it done in 1 hour a day? Not even close. I was so awful with my time management. I had to master that. I had to learn that. Okay. And now I can get my 3 videos done in like 40 minutes, 30 minutes, kind of depends. Now, next, this is where it gets really good. Watch this, 30 minutes. Okay. Free ads. This right here was an introvert's dream come true. The fact that I could spend 30 minutes a day copy and pasting free ads to high traffic websites for free, it was a dream come true. And I went after moms. My ad would say something like, I would go to Google and I would go like the family-friendly towns in Texas. And then like I would be attention moms in Austin, wanted to make $300 a day online. And then inside of it, I just had bullet points of what it is. Now, here's what I did that was a game changer for me with this free ad strategy. I understand the power of video. So I decided to create a video that I did on TikTok. You can scroll through my TikTok and see a video in September of 2022 that I created. Complete Ignorance on Fire. Hello, welcome everybody. This is like 4 minutes long. I think I had a bright orange kind of a workout shirt on. And I created this explaining the free ad strategy. So in my ad that I ran for free, was spend 30 minutes a day copy and pasting this free ad. I literally said, to learn about the process, go here. And then I literally gave my website, daily paid business, if they wanted to learn more. Not only did it grow my email list, not only did it grow my customer base, it grew my YouTube. Because of that strategy, I am now monetized on YouTube. Wild. I didn't even try. I just used that free ad strategy. Now, here's the secret sauce. You know how many people have said to me, but Michelle, I have more than 1 hour. Or I have more than 30 minutes. Oh, I can tell you what right now, I guarantee I get more ads posted in my 30 minutes than you do in 3 hours. because structure equals freedom. I would set my alarm for 30 minutes a day, and I just would copy paste post. No distractions, no nothing. When you know you have 3 hours, this is what you do. You're going to go make another cup of coffee. Oh, you're going to check that notification that just came in. Oh, you're going to look out the window. You're going to watch those birds. And all of a sudden, 3 hours went by. You got nothing done. I want to teach you to get freedom in your life. I want to teach you to get more done in less time. Yes, structure equals freedom, my friend. And that's why that's so important. When I said that to the gal in my community, she goes, oh my gosh, you're right. I do get so distracted. She goes, sometimes I'll even catch myself scrolling on social media. And she'd be like, how did I get there? I'm trying to copy and paste free ads. So I teach you a very strategic way to get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. So you have 22 hours in your day to do the things that you love. Maybe you want to learn a new skill. Maybe you want to spend time with your family. Maybe you want you time. Because the reason why you can walk away after 2 hours is because of what I just taught you a minute ago. Your system is automated. So just because you're not working doesn't mean your system isn't. And here's the reason why this is so hard for 95% of people. Because you've been trained and programmed your entire life to get a job and make money when you work. And so you have a hard time going, but I'm not working. How can I make money? That was the freedom I always wanted to have in my life. Aw, thank you, my friend. That was the freedom I always wanted to. I wanted to be free to do whatever I wanted, but have an automated system working for me. And so never in my wildest dreams, though, did I think a free ad strategy would add another income stream to my family, because now I'm monetized. I'm actually, let me do the puzzle piece over here. I'm actually monetized on all of my social media accounts. TikTok, I get paid. YouTube, I get paid really, really good. And Facebook and Instagram. All because I started a free ads, just posted free ads. It's crazy. And now with ChatGPT, you can plug in like some of the websites that I give you, and you can ask ChatGPT for more free ad websites that get high traffic. High traffic means the amount of people that go and visit it every day. Because trust me, people don't go to these free ads to buy lip gloss. They go because they're looking for a solution for their problem. They're phenomenal customers. But the reason why you want to put a video in there is because a video develops that connection so much quicker, and connection equals currency. Okay, so 1 hour posting 3 pieces of content, 30 minutes posting free ads. Now, what's the other 30 minutes? You can do another 30 minutes, okay, on comments and emails. Oops. So what does that mean? Your content is going to offer a CTA. Now, this is where it gets good. This is why you never have to spend money on ads, and you can make 6 figures online. Because when you do a piece of content, and I'm going to give you an example what I mean by a CTA, but when you do a piece of content with a CTA, my CTA is like, if you want to learn more about the process that I followed, put ready in the comments. I would absolutely love to share it with you. That's a CTA. So when somebody watches my entire video, gets to the end, here's the CTA, guess what? They put ready in the comments. I reply back with dailypaybusiness.com. That's my domain. I reply back, and I'll do that link emoji. I don't think that's it, but anyway, I'll just dailypaybusiness.com. I'll do that link emoji, dailypaybusiness.com for blueprint, dailypaybusiness.com for details. So all of a sudden, you guys ready? Here we go. This is the breakthrough hopefully you guys have. What happens is they're putting ready in the comments. I'm replying back with visit dailypaybusiness.com for details. Guess what? The algorithms have been alerted. Not only is that post getting engagement, I'm engaging back so they continue to push that video out. That, my friends, is how you get views of your perfect customer. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Yes, I teach this in my program. Yes. Let me ask you guys a question. How many of you have ever seen a video and you go look at the comments? Anybody? Anyone? Or am I just the only one? You go look at the comments, because I want you to think about that for a minute. If you have a video and people are commenting and then you're replying back, yes, me, exactly. And you're replying back with your domain, dailypaybusiness.com. All of a sudden, somebody's seeing dailypaybusiness.com for details, dailypaybusiness.com for details, dailypaybusiness.com for details. You planted that seed. That is your first step in branding. And then guess what? Because they engage in your post, the next 2 or 3 days, the algorithms are going to push your content in front of them. The more they push that content in front of them, the more it plants the seeds. I call you posting on social media digital real estate, because it doesn't go away. It will always be out there working for you. You go to work for 8 hours. Guess what? If you want to get paid for 8 hours again, you got to go to work for another 8 hours. When you start creating content on social media, it don't go away. It will be always out there working for you 24/7, helping you launch and grow a wildly successful business and build a phenomenal brand. It's brilliant. This is why I say this is the most simple system for online success, because you will build a following of your raving fans. You'll build a following of your potential customers. You will build an email list, and you will build a daily pay customer base. And you can get all that done in 2 hours a day. Then you can spend time learning. Or if you want to add another platform and add a few more hours, you can do that. My goal is to get my income earning activities done every day in the morning. Then I have all afternoon to do the things that I love. Is that not cool? Don't you guys love that? It's just so freeing. The freedom you get. Like, it was so fun. I got done with my income earning activities yesterday, and I did some training in my community. And then I go look outside. My little peanuts, my grandchildren were already on the kayak. I bought a lake home, paid cash. Digital marketing helped me pay cash for a lake home. And so I just got to see them out there just living their best life. I'll show you. Where's my phone? Oh, dang it. Well, here, I can show you, because I put it on my stories. It's on this other phone. This is the life I've always wanted, right? Is for them. Right here. This was yesterday. On a Tuesday, just kayaking in my backyard, because I followed this system and I became relentless on learning marketing, attraction marketing. I became relentless on mastering my message. I became relentless on building a community. I became relentless on attracting daily paying customers. I became relentless on helping people. When you become relentless and you go all in, your entire world changes, and you get to live life on your terms, and nobody can define your life. Nobody can dictate what you do and when you do it. And my whole business is on autopilot. Yes. Hey, Tasha, my friend, how are you? How are you? Anthony Delgado on YouTube is asking about the program in Spanish. Guess what, Anthony? This summer, I'm launching my entire program in Spanish. I am looking for some Spanish leaders to really help me. We've already created the community. We just haven't launched it yet. I'm going to be going to Mexico next month. Sorry, not next week, next month. And yes, the entire program is being launched in Spanish. So can you imagine, people are the first to start launching this? There's going to be so many 6-figure income earners made in Spanish. I'm fired up. I'm so fired. Yes, we should talk. Yes, email me, because I would love to. Yes, I'm so excited about that. And then again, it's going to give my my community additional income streams as well. And I can show my community how to take their current content and repurpose it in Spanish. I found an amazing app that does it, and it sounds so real. Imagine you have 2 social media accounts, and one in English and one in Spanish. Like, so cool. Hey, how you doing, my friends? Yes, absolutely, Christopher. You can learn to market your own business, because here's why. this right here, Christopher, right here, what do you want to sell? So if you already have your own business, this is the simple steps that we follow. So if you already have your own business, you already know what you want to sell, that's good. And then we need to figure out who do you want to help, right? Then Christopher, what social media platform do you want to lean in on? And then I'm going to teach you this attraction marketing strategy. And then what is the movement you want to create? This movement is with whatever product, service, or program you want to create. And then we're going to automate your system. So whatever you're already selling, I'm going to give you the template of this system, and we're going to refigure it for your business. So that way you can build and generate an email list. I have multiple income streams. Yeah, some of my own products, some aren't. And I love that. Yes. Side note, Michelle, not all Spanish is the same for, yeah, I'm just doing Spanish, just doing the main Spanish. Yeah, I'm not going into details like that. Yeah, just the main one. Yeah, eventually we're going to be going in all different countries. I just have to find leaders and that can speak that, right? So once I have a leader that speaks French, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you email me, my email is this. It's here. Michelle with one L. Michelle with one L at dailypaidbusiness.com. Yeah, Michelle at dailypaidbusiness.com. So if you're getting an email from me from a different email, and not me, be safe. Yeah. Yay! I know tonight we do have a free webinar that I'm breaking it down for you, how to make 10K in 30 days. The simple system, the blueprint to follow. If you guys want access to that, just go right here, dailypaidbusiness.com. You're going to get an email from me with the Freedom Formula Blueprint. And then once you get that, reply to that and say free webinar details. And also if you want access to my free community, let me know. I'd love to get you inside of there. You can see kind of what's going on. Don't wait. Have the courage to take action. Aren't you ready to change your story and your bank account and your future? Aren't you ready to have freedom in your life? There's never been a better time than to have freedom in your life. So with that being said, I do got to go. I have another appointment coming up. I am in the live. Hello. Aw, thank you, my friend. And thank you guys for following me. I appreciate it. Hey, awesome. I can help with Spanish. Awesome. I love that. Yeah. Hey, Jennifer, how are you, my friend? Yes. It's fire. Get the webinar details from her. You're great. Love it. Hey, thanks for the love. So I am doing the special training tomorrow inside my community for my six-figure income earners. So I will not be going live tomorrow at 11 a.m. I'm going to be going live after that call. So I don't know what time, but I will be going live tomorrow afternoon sometime because I promised you guys I would. Okay. I will be going live tomorrow. It'll just be after that call. Okay. Then I'll be back again Friday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So thanks, you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Hopefully you guys had some breakthroughs and some aha moments. Again, if you want more information or if you have a question for me, just go right here. I do want you to, or dailypaidbusiness.com. Okay. Just go right here, dailypaidbusiness.com. Check it out. If you're interested, email me. I would love to work with you. If you want access to the webinar, reply to that email. Let me know. If you don't see my email, check your spam or promotion. Have an awesome day. It is Winning Wednesday. Be a winner today, not a procrastinator. Winners can have good dinners. I just made that up, and that sounds really good, right? Bye, guys. Have an awesome day. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be on, or many of you, I'll see you on the free webinar tonight. TikTok.